overly grateful for so much. So let me grab our affirmation card today for us. Hold on. I thought it already did that. Hold on. Hold on. We waiting for YouTube. YouTube. Grateful for so much. There we go. So our first card says, I choose, I choose healthy stimulation during breaks at work. I speak positively with others and listen with compassion. I handle authority with ease and I am always respected in return. We just talked about that yesterday. Not freaking out, not going crazy when people are saying what they're saying or trying to give you a message or ducking you down in the police car. No need to go crazy because we already know. And the next one says, my healing is already in process. My healing is already in process. It says, my willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing my body, healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. I am worth healing. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good, so good, so good. You know, you have the opportunity every single day that you wake up, you have the opportunity to choose how you show up. You get to choose if you walk around saying, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, which I don't understand that statement because the wrong side of the bed, like you woke up. Like, what does that mean exactly? You up.
Yeah.
So you get to choose. You get to choose how you engage. You know, somebody could say something real off the chain to you, and you get to choose in that moment how you respond. You get to respond positively or negatively. You get to even choose the emotions that come up. You get to choose like, who, who you talking to? I know you not finna. I know. Or you could say, you know she crazy. Ain't no need. Don't even waste your breath, girl. Keep it moving. Nothing to see here. And the moment, the moment, the moment, the moment that you realize that you are in control of how you show up, that you get to decide whether or not you get angry over somebody being dumb, whether you lean into that or lean back and let it pass. We're gonna lean back and let it pass. It don't have nothing to do with us. A lot of times when people are that way, it's because they're dealing with something that has nothing to do with you. You just happen to be the closest person. You just get to be the recipient of them in their mind thinking, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, so I'm gonna be angry at everything and everybody today. I've decided. And you just happen to be in the path. But we get to choose good. We get to choose excitement. We get to choose gratitude for everything that we get. Yes, Noreen said, I like my peace. I do too. I do too. I don't want to get my blood pressure up, arguing, being in discord and unrest with people. You know how much energy that takes? The little boy I used to watch said, I don't want it. I don't want it. If that's you and you're not feeling 1,000% yourself, just don't bring it to the world. Just keep it to yourself till you feel better. Go play some music, go for a walk, go do something that shifts your energy before you put yourself out with other people. Because you are not fit for human consumption at that point. Don't take that and don't be responsible for that. There are people that are responsible for unrest. Don't let that be you. Bring your jovial, happy, excited self because life has so much for us to be excited for. Aren't you excited for a new day? I'm excited for Friday. I'm excited for a day off. I'm excited for a weekend of ease. That's what I'm excited for. I'm a work, but it's going to be ease. It's going to be work I want to do. Because we get to choose that too, right? We get to choose the work we want to do. We get to choose the people we want to be around. Nothing, nothing, nothing in life do you have to do. If you are doing something that doesn't feel good and doesn't feel right, take a step back and evaluate, what are my choices? I could quit now, but then that may cause this, and this. Or I can prepare to quit soon. Yes, Noreen said, and take deep breaths. Settle your nervous system, settle your body down, and then determine what you need to do next. I'm so grateful for so much in this moment. Um, Lord knows we get to choose how we show up. So let me jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. And it starts with the quote by Margaret Cousins. It says, appreciation can make a day even change a life. Appreciation can make a day even change a life. That's so good. So fill in the four blanks. What I appreciate most about this moment. What I appreciate most about this moment. An opportunity I have today that I only dreamt about having previously. An opportunity I have today that I only dreamt about having previously. Something about me that's worth celebrating. Something about me that's worth celebrating. Someone who helped me get to where I am today. Someone who helped me get to where I am today. And the affirmation says, life naturally and freely brings to me all that I need when I need it. Oh, that's so good. Life naturally and freely brings to me all that I need when I need it. If that's true for you, put a one in the chat. Life naturally and freely brings to me all that I need when I need it. And I know that it's true because when you think about all of those things that you've experienced, some of those tough things that you've experienced, you are here beyond those tough things. They say tough times don't last always, but tough people do. You are the strong person. You are the one. Every time things happen, they happen because God knows that you can handle it. Like, why that don't happen to them? Because God knows that they will ball up like trash and not be able to handle it. But you get it because you can handle it. Go ahead, Sherry.
So I I hung out with my challenging friend yesterday, and she asked me who my best friends were that she considered this friend of ours that's no longer her friend, her bestie. And she wanted to know who my besties were. And when I didn't say her name, she was like, I'm not your bestie. That's okay. And she got her panties in a bunch, but I was like, well, I said, you asked. I can't say just anything to you without you getting, your tail feathers ruffled. And we're good friends, but my besties, I could pretty much say anything to them and it doesn't turn into a fight. Is
Yes.
we have love for each other and I can say what I need to say. If I can't just speak um freely, then just you can't get that bestie label. So she was a little mad at me for a little while, but she got over it. Oh
Yeah.
my God. But I really, a lot of our friends or people that know us ask, why do you put up with her? Because she don't really have too many people that do put up with her.
Yeah.
And I remember when I had nothing, when I decided to stay in Paris, and she took me to nice restaurants. She included me in different things. Now, that was in a different season of her life,
Yeah.
but I know that's in her heart. The
Yeah.
other stuff, mental illness is real. She's got some mental things going on, and um, I don't analyze every moment. I just
B.
stay. I just stay as present as I can,
Mhm.
um, as present as I can. Usually, by the end of our time together, I'm like, okay, God, good riddance. But it becomes a tug of war, and I usually just keep as still as I can.
Yes.
And what I also wanted to share is how we say um, money from unknown sources.
Yes.
One of the things I do is I reach out to guests before they arrive at the mansion to confirm what time they're coming in so that I can give them a guided check in. And
Mhm.
then they have freedom and they can do whatever they want. And I serve refreshments if they want refreshments. A guest reached out to me to send me a tip. And the money she sent me was right on time. It was perfect for what I did yesterday. We went to Brighton Beach, and I like going to Brighton Beach because just adjacent to Brighton Beach is a full shopping area with restaurants and different things. It's a very strong Russian community. And it is since I know you don't know New York that well, it's part of Coney Island.
Mhm.
It's Brighton Beach you get to first and then you get to Coney Island. And like I said, it was perfect. I was able to purchase some things I wanted for that time, also use it for my um, car fare, but
Mhm.
it was not planned and it was unexpected and it was right on time. So
I love that.
yeah, grateful, really
What's
grateful.
what's car fare?
What do you call it when you have so car fare is like getting on the train or getting on the bus. That's what I call car fare. I
I
mean, it
know
was
that's a
what do
old
you call it?
that's
What do
a
you
old
call
school that's an old school term.
it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
car fare.
what?
I call it car fare, but it's just for other people who don't know what that is.
I don't know. What do they call it in Atlanta? Somebody who's originally from Atlanta.
They
Speak
just,
up.
they just say they're getting on the bus. They might say bus fare, train fare, or whatever. But car
Okay.
car fare is old school.
Old school. Well, I'm old school.
I know it. Me too. Me too, girl. I know what it is. I know what it is. Go ahead, Yvette.
Perfect description is a way of payment.
Say again.
The perfect description, well, almost perfect description, is a way of pay,
Your
a
phone,
way of payment.
your phone going in and out. I heard a way
No,
of
a
payment.
way of payment.
Okay,
Yes, a
car
way of
fare.
payment. I put
Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. A way of payment.
Or I could have said she covered my transportation.
Yes, yes, yes,
Everybody would have understood that because
yes.
that could have been
I think
Uber,
I
bus,
think most
Lyft.
yeah, I think most of us understood car fare.
Okay.
Yeah. If you understood car fare, put a one in the chat. I think most people understood what you meant. I just haven't heard that term in a long time. Car fare. So I am just so grateful because we truly get to choose. We truly, truly get to choose how we show up in this life. We truly get to determine whether we are angry or happy or sad. And just like Sherry said with her friend, she's a challenging friend, but she stayed present. See, you can't be with something or someone that's challenging and be in yesterday or be in tomorrow. You have to stay present so that you can stay calm. And the remembrance of who she has been helps to quell whatever comes up. So that part is the good part, that she gets to choose how she shows up with her friend. And we all get to too. There are certain people in your family that's always going to ruffle your feathers if you allow it. And you could just say, that's just them. And they don't even know half the time that they're doing it. They've been doing it so long. I had an uncle that was angry every day, married to the most beautiful woman, my Aunt Lucille. My Aunt Lucille, that lady, I talked to her day before yesterday. She's 91. And I was talking about, her life and my aunt's life and them growing up in Augusta, Georgia. And she said she was too young to work in the fields, but my aunt, who is 94, was able to work in the field. So my other aunt Rose picked cotton. She said Rose was picking cotton. They weren't officially slaves, but they were during that sharecropper time. So, and I'm listening to her speak, and I said, what gives me joy is remembering coming to your house. My Uncle Alan was so mean all the time, and my aunt served him well. He'd be sitting on the sofa, and he's either watching Tom and Jerry. How you watching a cartoon and you mad, fussing at every person that walk in the door, or he listening to BB King. He listening to the blues. Either way, no matter what, he was mean as a black snake, man. I'm telling you, just mean. And my aunt be like, Alan, you want something to drink, baby? Alan, you want something to eat, baby? He said, yeah, Lucille, make me something to eat. So she go to make him something to eat. I remember her taking out chicken raw, putting it in a cast iron pan and letting the oil form from the fat of the chicken, and then taking the chicken out, making gravy with that. Like I remember all this. We made cinnamon rolls from scratch. We She taught me how to bake. She taught me how to straighten hair. Like I remember all these things about her. So you can choose to be in all of the conflama and the bad stuff, or you can remember all this good stuff. And as I was talking to her, she said, "You know what, Darlaina?" The way she say my name is funny. She was like, "Darlaina, Darlaina, Darlaina. You know what, Darlaina?" She said, "I love you so much." She said, "I haven't thought about them days in so long." And she said, I'm so glad that you called me and even reminded me of them, because life can bring so much stuff. It makes you forget that you've had good days, good memories, good people in your life that you still have access to. So pick up the phone and call the people that you still have access to. We on a mission, me and Baby Rose, calling our elders, speaking to them, learning what we can learn. I was compelled. I'm in the middle of this fast, and in it, what I've been called to was my great great my great grandparents. I didn't know them. I don't remember them. And that's what incited the call to my aunt, who's 91, who remembers them, and told me as much as she could remember about them. But that's on my dad's side. On my mother's side, they remembered my grandmother, Hattie King. And Hattie King was born in the 1800s, but she wasn't a slave. And they had a picture of her and sent me the picture of her. And the picture of her reminds me so much of my mother. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm your wildest dream, Miss Hattie. I don't know you, but like that just gives me so much joy when you can put names and faces to the people who come before you. So
Can
I'm
you
just,
hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
She wasn't a slave because she was born free issue. She must have been the person who had the plantation. She was their child because my grandfather told us his last name was Swaggerty. You know, the kids all wanted to get rid of all the slave names, so they gave themselves names. So he said, my name is Swaggerty because that's my father's name. And my father is the son of the Swaggerty that owned everybody, but he was born free issue, which meant he was his child. Wilberforce University was founded by slave owners to send their children to college.
I love that. I love that. I love that so much. But yeah, we have access to history. We have access to people, places, things. Like, don't forget in
So,
the
Dr.
in
Loretta, I'm sorry,
oh,
Darlena,
uh,
my former father-in-law taught photography at Wilberforce University and taught my son's father photography at Wilberforce University. So
wow.
it's just, yeah, it's just like kind of like a twilight moment that Bo's father was the student of Jimmy. Jimmy was my husband, of Jimmy's father. They all have the last name Green. And it's just that our lives were connected before I knew they were going to be connected. So
Wow.
to all these years later, um, when Jimmy was going to Howard, his Richard Bo's father was back in DC, and so they were living in the same places continuously because they both lived in Michigan with their first wives. Then they were both in DC at the same time. So it's just kind of it
Wow.
just gives me a sense of how God connects us, and if you're sensitive to that experience, it's comforting. You know, like you said, count like we always say, count it all good.
Yes.
Yeah, no matter how those relationships turned out for me, there's a connection that just makes me feel at home with God
Yes.
if you can understand what I'm feeling.
Absolutely. 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 But you know, all of that comes with It comes with wisdom and um, life experiences to help you to realize that God's been with you the whole time, that nothing was by circumstance, nothing was by accident, that everything was as it should be, as God called it to be. Every
And
experience.
yeah, and even how Gwen and I went to FIT together, but we didn't become friends until after FIT. We both went to the same philosophy school. And then fast forward, Gwen marries a man whose family home is on Macon Street. I'm on Macon Street. And then um my husband then and our special friend both had studios in that home on Macon Street. So God just kept putting us together and,
Yes.
keeping us connected.
I love that so much. I love that so much. And I think, as we speak about our connections and people that we're connected to, that we take time to write about it so that we never forget, so that it becomes something that our families can see even when we're no longer here. Like to have the fact that our families or your families are connected that way to
That's why I'm doing Nicodemus,
absolutely.
the black homesteaders that wouldn't just do sharecropping. They found out they could have 160 acres for $5 over 5 years. If they proved up, they had to hold the land and improve it and pay $5. But getting that $5 was interesting, but they did it.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So that's I think that's the reminder to remember who we're connected to remember what this life really is. Life is about friends, life is about family, life is about opportunities that we even create and showing up in those opportunities and laying them out because those opportunities may be the very opportunities that changes the trajectory of your family. Jeremiah said, I'm connected here. Yes, you are, Jeremiah. Yes, you are. Let me
Showing up is one thing, and sticking it out is the other. You
ab-
know that not letting them run you off. Just don't
We
let them run
keeping
you
you,
off.
Jeremiah. We keeping you.
I
Sherry
love
said,
him so
we
much.
keeping
I
you,
love his name.
Jeremiah. Absolutely. So let me jump into our deep breath of life daily inspiration for heart-centered living because we are people living from our heart. And for August 29th, with everything we're talking about, it just starts with the word where to start. We are always in divine alignment. That's what I know. It says where to start. It says, can the world be saved if you are not? A Course in Miracles. Can the world be saved if you are not? And it goes, Daddy, will you play with me? Was the last thing Bill wanted to hear from his 5-year-old son. He had just come home from work tired, and all he wanted to do was relax and read the evening paper. Suddenly, a scheme dawned on him. He took a picture of the earth out of the newspaper, tore it up into a hundred little pieces, and gave it to his son. Here is a jigsaw puzzle, Scotty, Dad explained. Take it to your room and put it together. When you're done, Daddy will play with you. Scotty enthusiastically ran off with the game, and Bill sat back, smug and proud that he had bought himself some time. To Bill's surprise, Scotty returned in just a short time with the entire page intact. How did you do that? Asked Bill incredulously. I couldn't have done that puzzle in 3 times the time you took. Well, answered Scotty innocently, the picture of the earth you gave me was too complicated. There were so many pieces, and they were all the same. So I turned it over on the piece, and it was a picture of a man's hand. I turned over another piece, and there was a picture of a foot. It was easier to put one man together than the whole earth. Then I discovered that when the man came together, so did the earth. Oh my goodness, what a story. What when the man comes together, so does the earth. How amazing is that? It says often our need to save the world is a distraction from the real work of saving ourselves. Ooh. In many cases, a crusade against world pollution conveniently shifts our attention from the psychic pollution in our own fears and upsets. Of course, world peace and environmental healing are extremely important, but it's even more crucial that we come to terms with the issues that undermine our own inner peace. It is hypocritical to try to end international war if you are ravaged by internal conflict. Personal integrity is the foundation of world transformation. Fill your spirit, and your service will be infinitely more effective. Help me remember that my primary responsibility is the healing of my own mind and heart. My own peace is my first contribution to world peace. Did you hear it? Tell me what you heard.
My contribution to world peace is the first place to start.
Yes, yes. My own peace is the first contribution to world peace. So anything that you are trying to fix outside of yourself can only be fixed when you are fixed yourself. So fix you first. Save yourself. Take care of you first. It says, the picture of the earth you gave me was too complicated. There were so many pieces, and they were all the same. So I turned over the piece, and on the other side was the man's hand. I turned another piece, it was a man's foot. It was easier to put one man together than the whole earth. Then I discovered that when the man came together, so did the earth. When we come together, we can help other people. But you must put your own oxygen mask on first. You must fill your own teacup first. Resolution starts with the man in the mirror. Yes, Yvette. Your saving of the world may be a very distraction from saving yourself. That's heavy. Save yourself. You are running outside trying to save the world when you are the one, in fact, who needs saving. Could you take time and ask yourself what it is that you need? Could you take the time to ask yourself what is it that you want? What do you want? What do you need? Everything, everything that you do starts with you. You are the single connection to every person, every place, and everything. How are you pouring into yourself first? Your oxygen mask first. Yes, Alan. What are you doing? Do you pray first? Do you meditate first before you start your day? Before you pick up the phone, before you turn on the TV, what do you do first? Do you pour into your own well being first before you go serve? Or are you moving so fast that you are serving from an empty cup? Cup is empty as the day is long, and you know the cup is empty because you depleted. You're exhausted. You're tired. But you keep moving and you keep doing and you saving the world. But you are the one who needs saving. And the only person that can begin the process of saving yourself is you. Is you. It takes for you to identify that you have not been caring for yourself and that you need to take a day for self care, me time, whatever you want to call it. Just do it. Do it. I find, as I've been intentional about taking time away, especially from work, I feel so refreshed when I return. They say absence make the heart grow fonder, right? go let somebody go let somebody's heart grow fonder while you be absent. Go be absent for a little while. And when you return, like, ooh, we sure did miss you. This is so perfect. Absolutely. Yvette said, keep your tank full before moving forward. Fill up yourself. It's like going to go do 10,000 things and you didn't eat breakfast. And before you know it, it's been 5 hours, you haven't had any food, you start to feel a little lightheaded, you start to feel it's the same thing with filling up yourself spiritually and mentally. Like physically, you better get some food, else you're gonna pass out. So the same thing happens with the spiritual things we need, the emotional things we need, the mental things we need. Sometimes you just need to just chill out, relax. Don't think about it. It'll be there. It's always going to be there, whatever it is. So when you ask the question, where to start? Where do I start? The answer is simple. Start with yourself. Give yourself everything you need. That is your gift to the world. Your gift to the world is to take care of you. Give yourself everything you need. If you find yourself not taking care of yourself, and then the world got to take care of you instead of you taking care of the world, it's okay. Take care of you first. Lean in and put your own oxygen mask on first. That's exactly where to start. When you think about, I want to start a business, I want to do this, I want to do that. Take care of yourself first so that you can finish what you start. We are number one. Yes, Yvette, we are number one. That means get good rest, eat good food, and then lean into the work that serves other people. Until you do that, it's a go, no go. So slow down to go fast. With that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for this day?
Yes, ma'am. We're our own blessings.
Yes, yes, we
I
are.
am so grateful for this call. And as a senior who no longer is living with her mate, it's really important when you said to reach out. Just check on folks. Just check in. You have no real message. I'm just checking in. Okay, here we go. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the
I'm
city.
blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
I am always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
The right people.
doing the right thing
Doing the right thing
for the right reason.
for the right reason.
And everything's in divine order.
Everything's in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
We may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
Then go with the flow
Go with the flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
North, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources. Glad to hear about that unknown source money.
Known and unknown sources.
Tell us about the money, Darlaina.
We have supernatural unlimited money sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance so we never run out.
Never run out.
We always have more than enough. More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Yes.
We're not talking about wants, we're talking about our desires.
Absolutely.
And anything to do what God puts on our heart to do for others. We got more than enough, y'all. We got money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep. Because our bank is
heaven.
And we're the branch banks.
Jeremiah said heaven.
Right. Go look in the mirror, branch bank of heaven.
Yes.
Hi.
I love it so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time.